I'm gonna tell you about the coming of the judgment fairly well, fairly well. I'm gonna tell you about the coming of the judgment fairly well, fairly well. There's a better day a-coming fairly well, fairly well. There's a better day a-coming fairly well, fairly well. In that great getting up morning fairly well, fairly well. In that great getting up morning fairly well, fairly well. When you see the lightning flashing fairly well, fairly well. When you hear the thunder crashing fairly well, fairly well. When you see the stars a falling fairly well, fairly well. When you hear the chariot calling fairly well, fairly well. I'm gonna ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. I'm gonna ride the chariot in the morning.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. My name is Brandon Hathaway, and I preach here at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up the Bible and we study the Word of God as we continue our working through our way through the book of Isaiah. We're in Isaiah chapter 46. Isaiah 46. We're looking at verses 3 and 4 this morning. Isaiah 46, looking at verses 3 and 4. It says, "Listen to me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, who have been upheld by me from birth, who have been carried from the womb. Even to your old age, I am he. Even to the gray hairs, I will carry you. I have made, and I will bear. Even I will carry, and will deliver you." Here's Jesus, or God, speaks, of course, through Isaiah, but he speaks. The first part of this in verse 3, he says, "Listen to me, O remnant," right? And so he's saying these are the ones that he has saved. Though Israel has been punished, he's got captivity, those who had died during this time, here's the remnant. God always leaves a remnant. That's something that we need to remember, that there's always a few who remain. And all the time that as we study throughout the entire Bible, there's always a remnant. There's always those who remain faithful, who do not bow down to idols, who continue in the service of God. There's always a remnant. And that should encourage us because, you know, in times of struggle and thinking that there's no way out and thinking that we're going to have to give in like everybody else, we can remain faithful. We can be part of that remnant that will continue to serve God. And in doing so, there is always opportunity to continue to help others to do that and others to remain faithful. But as you go further into it, he brings a point out throughout these two verses that he is the one that has always been with them, right? He's upheld them since they were born. He's carried them since they were in the womb of their mother, right? Same thing. He's been there for us since we've been born. He was there for us before we was born in the womb of our mothers. But now he's declaring, I will continue to be with you. I will continue to carry you in your old age and even when you have gray hairs, which I think it makes sense for him to make sure that's clear to us, because to us, you know, we get older in our old age and we start to lose our strength. We start to lose our capability of doing as much. And so, you know, as we're young, you have children, you're able to carry your children, right? And then even when you might have grandchildren, you might have enough strength to carry them. But as you continue to get older and they get bigger, things get harder for us to do, and we're unable to do that. But for God, God is continuously able to uphold us. God is continuously able to carry us through. He was our strength and our protector when we were young, and he will be our strength and our protector as we are old. And in between the two times, he is always there, always continuously there for us. And so we need to continue to lean on the Lord, to rely on him. Let him be the one that is always there for you and carrying you through and whatever it is you go through, whether it is that you are in you're still in your youth, whether you're in middle age or you're older. God is the one that we should all go to. And so I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope that everybody has a blessed and wonderful day today. And as long as the Lord is willing, I'll talk to you later.